perfect blend of automotive news and your morning coffee ritual starts now. Welcome to Auto Intelligence, the podcast that drops every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday with sharp takes on the auto industry's most relevant topics. I'm Steve.
And I'm Claire. We're part of the Auto Agentic team, bringing you insights that matter in the rapidly evolving world of automotive technology and business.
Today's episode is particularly exciting as we dive into a groundbreaking Canadian innovation that's making waves globally. We're talking about Project Arrow, an all-Canadian electric vehicle concept that's carrying forward the ambitious engineering spirit of the legendary Avro Arrow aircraft while adapting it for 21st century sustainability challenges.
That's right, Steve. As the global automotive landscape undergoes what can only be described as a seismic transformation, with startups and tech companies challenging legacy automakers in unprecedented ways, Canada is strategically positioning itself as a critical hub for electric vehicle innovation, and Project Arrow is right at the centre of this renaissance.
So grab your favorite mug, settle in, and let's explore how Canada's automotive future is being shaped by lessons from its aerospace past.
Steve, before we dive into the technical marvels of Project Arrow, I think we need to give our listeners some context about why this name is so significant in Canadian history.
Absolutely. When the Automotive Parts Manufacturers Association, or APMA, named their flagship electric vehicle initiative Project Arrow back in 2020, it wasn't just a catchy name. It was a deliberate homage to what many consider Canada's greatest engineering achievement, the Avro CF-105 Arrow.
For those unfamiliar with Canadian aviation history, the Avro Arrow was a supersonic interceptor jet developed in the 1950s that represented the absolute pinnacle of aerospace engineering at the time. It was faster, more advanced, and more capable than anything else flying until it was controversially cancelled in 1959.
That cancellation has become something of a national wound in Canadian engineering and industrial policy. Not only were the completed prototypes destroyed, but the blueprints were also reportedly ordered destroyed. It led to a massive brain drain of Canadian aerospace talent to American firms like NASA and various aircraft manufacturers.
What's fascinating about Project Arrow is how it's drawing inspiration from that legacy while avoiding the pitfalls that doomed its namesake. According to Dr. Ahmad Barari, professor in the Faculty of Engineering and Applied Science at Ontario Tech University, Project Arrow draws inspiration from the ingenuity and collaborative spirit that defined the original Avro Arrow. Like its namesake, our vehicle demonstrates that Canadian innovation can compete on the global stage when we combine academic expertise with industry partnerships.
And there's a key difference in approach here. While the Avro Arrow concentrated 14,000 workers at a single manufacturing site, Project Arrow leverages over 60 companies across multiple provinces using distributed digital engineering, maintaining national coordination while avoiding the centralization risks that plagued its predecessor.
It's a fundamental shift in Canada's innovation model, emphasizing resilience through collaboration rather than putting all eggs in one basket. And that might be the first lesson learned from the Avro Arrow's fate.
Let's get into what makes gearheads like me excited, the actual technology behind Project Arrow. And trust me, listeners, there's plenty to be excited about.
At its core sits something truly revolutionary, an innovative chassis developed at Ontario Tech University's ACE research facility using advanced manufacturing techniques.
That's incredible when you consider traditional automotive manufacturing timelines. This approach to vehicle construction combines lightweight durability with unprecedented production efficiency.
Dr. Ahmad Barari at Ontario Tech notes that they've reduced parts count significantly while maintaining structural integrity through advanced manufacturing techniques.
The performance specs are equally impressive. We're talking about a dual-motor, all-wheel drive system producing 550 horsepower and 472 pound-feet of torque. It can accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in approximately 3.5 seconds and has a top speed of 180 kilometers per hour.
And addressing one of the biggest concerns for EV adoption in Canada, range and cold weather performance, it features an 82.5 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery pack, delivering 500 kilometers of range.
Plus level 3 autonomous driving capabilities and biometric driver monitoring and adaptive interface systems. But what truly distinguishes Project Arrow is its focus on all-weather performance, a critical consideration for Canadian drivers and anyone in northern climates.
Ontario Tech's climatic aerodynamic wind tunnel simulates extreme conditions ranging from blizzards to hurricanes, ensuring the vehicle maintains optimal efficiency even at temperatures as low as -40 degrees Celsius. If you've ever tried to start a car in a Canadian January, you'll appreciate why this matters.
You're listening to Auto Intelligence, sponsored by AutoAgentic, the intelligent solution helping dealerships boost efficiency and customer satisfaction. Now back to our discussion about Project Arrow.
One of the most fascinating aspects of this story is how these two projects, the Avro Arrow and Project Arrow, reflect their respective eras of technological transition.
Exactly. In the 1950s, the aerospace industry was racing to master supersonic flight amid Cold War pressures. Today's automotive sector faces equally transformative challenges: decarbonization imperatives, software-defined vehicles, and autonomous driving systems.
Despite being separated by more than 60 years and operating in different domains, these projects share remarkable engineering parallels. Both required solving extreme thermal management challenges. The Avro's Orenda engines needed to withstand stratospheric cold at 50,000 feet, while Project Arrow's battery systems must maintain 95% efficiency across temperature ranges from -30 degrees to +45 degrees Celsius.
Both also pushed materials science boundaries. The Avro with its titanium and high-strength aluminum construction, Project Arrow with its carbon composites and sustainable interior materials.
But I think the most significant connection lies in how both projects reflect Canada's strategic industrial ambitions of their respective eras. The Avro Arrow represented Canada's bid for aerospace sovereignty during the jet age. Project Arrow symbolises the nation's determination to establish leadership in sustainable transportation during the global energy transition.
It's a fascinating case study in how national innovation priorities evolve while maintaining a consistent thread of engineering excellence.
Project Arrow isn't just a one-off demonstration vehicle. It's serving as a catalyst for Canada's broader electric vehicle strategy.
Since 2020, Canada has attracted $46 billion in automotive and EV investments to Ontario alone, including battery manufacturing plants by LG Energy Solution and Stellantis. This influx is transforming regions with strong automotive heritage into hubs for next-generation mobility.
The Arrow initiative specifically has secured over $17 million in federal and provincial funding, with plans to develop a small fleet of demonstration vehicles by 2027.
And unlike the Avro Arrow, which relied almost exclusively on government contracts, Project Arrow has fostered a balanced public-private partnership model that promises greater resilience against political headwinds.
Colin Dillon, Chief Technical Officer at APMA, makes this point explicitly. He says, "We've learned crucial lessons from the Avro Arrow's cancellation. By distributing expertise across multiple companies and institutions, we've created an innovation network that can survive regardless of any single project's fate."
Speaking of innovation networks, this is where advanced AI systems are playing a crucial role in the development of Project Arrow. The vehicle uses machine learning algorithms to optimize battery management, especially in extreme temperatures, and employs predictive analytics to anticipate driver needs.
This integration of AI echoes how we're seeing automotive retail transform through intelligent tools like those developed by AutoAgentic, which help dealerships adapt to the changing landscape of EV sales and service.
Absolutely. As vehicles become more software-defined, every aspect of the automotive industry needs to evolve, from design and manufacturing right through to sales and maintenance.
Project Arrow has been gaining international recognition, drawing attention from global automotive executives and technology partners.
According to Flavio Volpe, president of APMA, Project Arrow serves as a lighthouse to global OEMs, showcasing Canadian innovation capabilities. The project is attracting interest for our advanced technologies, particularly in areas like cold weather performance.
This international recognition contrasts sharply with the Avro Arrow's fate. Where the 1950s project ended with completed prototypes being scrapped, Project Arrow has already secured its place in global innovation networks, with technologies flowing between Canadian teams and international partners.
The project's timeline extends through 2028, with plans to commercialize key technologies through a network of Canadian suppliers. This long-range perspective addresses another shortcoming of the Avro program: insufficient time to translate engineering achievements into sustainable economic benefits.
Ontario Tech University emphasises that they're building more than just a vehicle. We're developing the next generation of Canadian automotive engineers who understand both the mechanical fundamentals and the digital systems that define modern transportation.
As we look toward Canada's electric horizon, Project Arrow exemplifies the country's broader strategy to leverage domestic innovation, abundant clean energy, and ethical critical minerals for leadership in sustainable transportation.
The Ontario tech team put it perfectly when they said, what the Avro Arrow represented for aerospace in the 1950s, Project Arrow embodies for automotive in the 2020s, proof that Canadian engineering can lead global innovation when properly supported. The difference is that today's Arrow is designed to take flight in a way its predecessor never could.
As we wrap up today's episode, it's clear that with electric vehicle adoption accelerating worldwide and new manufacturers continuing to challenge established players, Canada's strategic focus on domestic innovation, supply chain security, and clean technology positions the country for significant growth in the automotive sector.
Project Arrow stands as both a symbol of this potential and a practical demonstration of how historical engineering traditions can evolve to address contemporary challenges. It's a fascinating case study in national innovation strategy and a testament to the resilience of Canadian engineering.
We'd love to hear your thoughts on Canada's EV ambitions, or if you have questions about Project Arrow. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to Auto Intelligence wherever you get your podcasts.
This episode of Auto Intelligence was produced by the team at Auto Agentic, a pioneering agentic AI platform transforming the automotive retail industry. Founded in 2024, Auto Agentic delivers a powerful suite of intelligent, adaptive tools designed to streamline operations, optimize sales performance, and elevate the customer experience across dealerships.
What truly sets Auto Agentic apart is their human-centered, consultative approach. They're LLM agnostic and deeply trained on the nuances of the automotive industry. But more importantly, Auto Agentic is built to empower your team, not replace it.
As strategic co-pilots, they partner closely with OEMs and dealer groups to ensure AI implementation is practical, effective, and aligned with your goals. That's why they're known as the most human AI company in automotive retail, because they don't just deliver technology, they deliver trusted guidance.
Visit them at autoagenic.ai. Until next time, I'm Steve.
And I'm Claire. Thanks for listening to Auto Intelligence.